Did you know women are more likely than men to develop dry eyes, which may be due to hormonal changes during the menstrual cycle or after menopause, and the use of oral contraceptives? Give your dry, burning, or irritated eyes a daily refresh with Refresh Optive Mega 3 Lubricant Eye Drops, a preservative-free formula that provides fast-acting, lasting relief. Refresh Optive Mega 3 is safe to use as often as needed. Find Refresh online or in the eye drop aisle at all major retailers.
With PayPal, I can pay now or pay in full. No interest and no fees. Now feast your ears on this prime-cut musical meat. You can pay your own way. Don't just pay, PayPal.
Subject to approval, eligibility varies. Learn more at paypal.com/pay-in-4.
Finals, the most fear-inducing word in a college student's vocabulary. But a little extra help can make a huge difference. So from now through May, ChatGPT Plus is free, meaning no limits on all the ways you can ask ChatGPT to help you. Help quiz you on an entire semester worth of your notes. Help describe Keynesian economics with charts and graphs for a visual learner. Help design a meal plan to keep you energized through the week. And help land a summer internship when finals are finally done. ChatGPT Plus, free for college students through May. Restrictions apply.
You ever try fixing your car and realize you're missing that one part? Yeah, been there. That's why eBay's my go-to. They've got millions of parts, guaranteed to fit. I'm talking brake pads for when yours have seen one too many miles of stop and go. Oil filters, cause you don't mess around with your engine care. Even got this cold air intake on my watch list. I might just go for it. To keep the ride cool and your DIY streak hot. Find all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things. People. Love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This is Danielle Fishel from Pod Meets World. Okay, so Amazon Prime is the easiest and fastest way to get anything delivered. But there's so much more. Whatever you love, that's what Prime is. Prime helps you get more out of your passions and even discover new ones. My kids have recently gotten to the age where we can no longer hide video games from them. I know, Pandora's box has opened. Well, with Prime, I not only get the games they want fast and easy, I get suggestions for what other games might be perfect for them. And with access to Prime Gaming, there are free PC games every month just waiting for them. From streaming to shopping, it's on Prime. Visit Amazon.com/Prime to get more out of whatever you're into.
Welcome to the Full Show podcast. Thank you so much for being here. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. And we have an update from one of our second date couples that I just still can't believe they called in.
Very unexpected.
Really, honestly. I feel like the end of the second dates, you know, like, oh, this couple is actually going to stay together for a little while anyway.
You get a vibe.
Yeah, this one I never thought in a million years would actually work out. But it has somehow. And the way they're making it work is a little controversial, I'll say that. But that's coming up right now. We always love to start with a listener comment.
Yes, Gosh Tosh, I think.
Gosh Tosh, I like it.
You know, said, you guys make me laugh so hard every day. I love you all. The best part of this third grade teacher's lunch is your show.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome. Stay strong out there.
Yeah.
And the full show starts right now.
There's a certain word that I've heard people use on this show even.
What's that word?
And it's not okay.
Oh, Jeff.
No.
What?
I'm just saying that right now. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning. I won't name names, but certain people here who I can tell are not taking this very seriously, they call their dogs or their cats, referring to them as pets. I know. I'm sorry for even saying it out
That's
loud.
what they are.
Okay, it's wildly offensive. Excuse me. It implies that they're just some animal that you own.
Oh, wow.
You understand how that's wrong.
They're not human.
They're not.
This type of hate speech being broadcast on the radio. Do you know how many millions of dogs and cats listen to this every single day?
I love my dog so much.
Well, why do you talk so poorly of them
I
then?
don't.
Look, that's why a new survey asked owners of animals how they classify their domesticated friends.
Wait, what? There's other things you can call
fur
them?
babies, you know?
Yeah, maybe some non-offensive things. Like the older generations, boomers and Gen X's, are most likely to call their dogs and cats companions.
Oh.
This is my companion.
Oh. roll.
That would be me for sure.
Meanwhile, Gen Zers call themselves animal parents and see zero difference between taking care of a dog and taking care of a human child.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm in that group. to
When
be
you
honest.
have the human child, you'll realize it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brooke's still in that hateful mindset.
I'm
somehow.
not. It's just different.
Millennials are the generation most likely to consider their pets their siblings.
What?
That's not my
That's
little
my
bro.
brother and sister?
Yeah, you have your
What?
dog as the best man at your wedding, make him give the best man speech.
I mean, I would do that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's still my little baby.
Now, people do not consider their pets to be co-workers, but in the survey, 51% of people who work in pet-friendly workplaces say they like their co-workers' animals more than their actual human co-workers.
I wish we could bring our animals into work.
Yeah.
So we
So-
could pet everybody else.
If you brought in Tula Brooke, I'd probably like her the best.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Without
Tula.
question.
She
So
would be sweet here.
Yeah.
whatever you call them, bottom line is let's remember dogs and cats are people too. Okay?
They're not
Jeff.
people,
It's in the
Jeff. They're-
Constitution,
You
Brooke.
just said
Look it up.
dogs.
Brooke
Look it
doesn't
up.
like the Constitution.
Anti-American, anti-animal people on this show. It's really bringing the mood down.
Wow.
Let's also remember shock collars are people too. Even our technical director, Ashton, legally is classified as a person.
Yeah, you looked that one up first, though, just to make
Yeah.
sure.
I didn't believe it myself, but apparently he's human.
He's
So
translucent like an amoeba, though. I don't know.
human persons, say your trivia to us.
The very first McDonald's restaurant opened its doors on this day in the
Wow.
year 1940.
Whoa.
Wow, that old.
Long time ago.
That's right. Their original slogan was, "Look for the golden arches."
Okay, that's a
Oh.
good
Dang,
slogan.
that still holds up.
Now historians debate if golden arches referred to the giant yellow M or if it was Ronald McDonald's secret code word for ladies' bosoms. But either way, the tagline helped launch a now global fast food empire. And it makes you wonder, what were some of the other first slogans of famous companies we love today?
Oh, interesting.
That's why today you'll have to figure them out during a special Finish the Tagline edition of Plenty of 20.
Okay, you just gonna
No
go
high
normal.
voice today?
Well, sometimes we just gotta do it normal, Alexis.
Starting to doubt your personhood after that.
Give me a number between 1 and 20, and I'll tell you about a popular restaurant or business, and I'll give you part of the original slogan. You just have to fill in the missing words to stay in the game. We're gonna start with the woman who still orders Happy Meals to this day,
Yeah.
Alexis.
No argument.
10.
Your establishment is Starbucks.
I don't know there.
Opened back in 1971 with a four-word slogan, I'll give you the first word, coffee, and the last word, spices. Please tell me their opening day four-word slogan.
Coffee something spices.
What if you
Coffee
just...
something spices.
Coffee blank spices.
She was hoping it was just and.
Yeah.
And
Wait, Mike
twice.
still got an and in there.
What do the spices have to do with
I don't
anything?
know.
Maybe this was when people weren't used to lattes
Coffee,
and stuff yet.
pastries, and spices.
Oh.
Not quite. Almost there. Coffee, tea, and spices. That was the original slogan.
Man.
What, you just gonna order nutmeg on the side
Yeah,
at
that's
Starbucks back then?
Brooke, give me a number.
Okay, give me 12.
Your establishment is Walmart.
Walmart.
They opened in 1962 with a four-word slogan. The first word is always. The last word is also always.
Oh.
Please tell me the opening day four-word slogan.
Always.
What if the other two words are also always?
Always, always, always. Always, 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 always.
Kind of makes sense.
I mean, like, the whole
Always
thing
open.
about Walmart is you're going to get the best deal, right? That's their whole shtick. They roll back the prices. So it's always...
But they had
Open
the
lowest
smiley
prices.
face logo for a while, so I think like happiness or smiling could be in there.
I'm going to go always saving, smiling, always.
Not quite. I was looking for always low prices. Always.
Oh, and it just...
It's
You
the
almost
cadence.
had it.
I had the cadence wrong when I was saying it.
They throw in a period after prices there. It's very
to
confusing.
emphasize.
Jose, please give me a number.
5.
Subway opened in 1965 and Taco Bell opened in 1962.
Okay.
Both restaurants had the exact same four-word slogan back then.
Wow.
That's right. The second word was fresh, and the last word is place. Please tell me the entire four-word slogan for both.
Okay, so I feel like Always Fresh.
That feels good. And then what do we got next?
You don't think it's the
Blank place.
Isn't it Eat Fresh still to this day? Isn't that Subway still?
It still is Eat Fresh.
Oh, that's good. Eat Fresh.
What about place? Mexican place.
Cool place. Fast place.
Eat Fresh. Park Place. That's
Park
my favorite
Place.
property
Park
on Monopoly.
Place. There's a Park Place in every city, right?
Hey, there we go.
Eat Fresh Park Place.
Eat Fresh Park Place. No, not Monopoly themed. I was looking for the Fresh Food Place.
Oh, the Fresh.
Yes.
Oh, darn.
Subway, famously fresh. Taco Bell also is there.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. So right now we're talking about famous restaurant slogans. Jeff, give me a number.
All right, 13.
Target opened in 1962 with a 4-word slogan.
Ooh.
And just because I like you, I'm going to give you just one of the words.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay.
How kind of you.
You're right. Now tell me which one you want. First, second, third, or fourth.
Oh.
Give me the first one.
The first word is expect.
Oh.
Oh. At least it's
Okay.
not the.
Actually, I changed my mind. Can I get the fourth one?
No take backsies.
Is
Sorry.
that re-asking?
Wait, though. Isn't pay less, expect more, pay less?
Yeah.
But this is Target. What is Target known for?
Target.
Savings.
Girls dragging their boyfriends there on Sundays when they don't want to be there with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they just ripped off Payless. That's what I'm going with.
I mean, I bet you're right. A lot of these marketing companies work for tons of people.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Expect more, pay less.
No!
Oh, come on.
That is correct.
That's so lazy.
Expect more, pay less, and it still is the same slogan to this
what?
day. I think so.
Lazy.
God,
True.
that's where I got all my back-to-school shoes.
Same
me
here,
too.
Brooke, and
Me
that
too.
means Jeffrey is the winner of
Hey!
Plenty of 20.
Oh,
Did
wow.
not see that coming, so I get to choose who gets shocked. They're going to be singing Peanut Butter Jelly Time by the Buckwheat Boys, so I'm going to give that to Alexis.
Hey! All right.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly.
Oh my God, she's ruining it.
That was your shock collar question of the day. You got your phone tab coming up in just a few minutes.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Everybody asks their family members to help out with a favor every now and again.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes they're small, like, can you come pick me up from the airport? It's not too bad.
It's a little bigger than small.
Yeah,
but
that is
okay.
kind of big.
I mean, the answer's definitely no, but yeah.
You guys are terrible.
It's not too imposing. Sometimes the favors are a little bigger, though.
Oh.
Like when Brooke asked her children to help dig up their great-great-grandpa so they could retrieve his golden tooth.
Oh, wait, just.
But they needed to pay for their house's second wine cellar.
Yeah.
And one tooth?
They used 24 karat back in the day, man.
Yeah,
You
that's the
know?
good stuff.
Grandpa doesn't care.
What's he doing with it now?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, one of our listeners was recently asked for a simple favor by his sister, and he never expected it would lead to him accidentally committing a felony.
Oh,
Whoops.
dang.
You're going to hear how things went south.
yeah, my
during-
family understands that one.
Yeah, it's coming up in a brand new mass speaker right now.
You don't know me.
Confession I can't take back.
I am
The Masked Speaker.
Text to 78592 says, police officer here. Whenever I put up police tape around an incident, I purposely put it upside down because I know it pisses so many people off.
Really?
So people get angry at that?
I get upset about that.
Oh, you don't like it
How often
upside
are you
down?
around police scenes?
A lot.
Yeah,
I probably
true.
should be worried about the crime that just happened in my neighborhood, but I'm more like, what psychopath put the tape upside down and ruined my day?
Oh, you cut off the word police in the middle. It says pole.
Now what the heck
Gosh.
is this? But honestly, I think maybe the biggest crime is not telling us your deepest, darkest secrets right here on the
Oh,
Mass
for
Speaker.
sure. Upside down or right side up doesn't matter.
Exactly. And luckily, we have a brave soul who wants to come forward today and tell his truth using the fake name David. So, David, welcome to the show.
What's going on? How are you guys doing?
Hey,
Yo.
you sound really happy for a guy who's about to spill something.
It's been a good morning, but this incident was not a good day. But today's been a good day.
All right.
Good. I like that attitude.
Well, we're ready to go on this journey with you. The voice changer's on. You are the Mass Speaker. Whenever you're ready, let's hear your confession.
So I have a 5-year-old nephew.
Okay.
And a few weeks ago, my sister calls me and she has this hair appointment and she's running super late. And so she's like, hey, can you like pick up my nephew for a birthday party that he's at and at this like arcade fun center? And I live kind of close to it. So I'm like, sure, why not?
Oh my God. You know, when I was in my 20s, I'm like, why would anyone ever want to live where their family lives? Gross. And then you have kids and you're like, where's my family?
I need a constant lifeline. Okay.
And that's a good brother move, dude. And a good uncle.
So, like, I get there, and, like, this place is just absolutely packed. Like, kids are screaming and, like, running around and, like, bouncing around like pinballs. Like, it's just absolute chaos.
Yeah.
And I can't find him.
Yeah, I mean, those kids' zones are nuts.
I bet.
And so, like, I finally see, like, his big, shaggy mop of brown hair, and I'm like, Devin, we gotta go. Like, your mom's waiting. And, like, you know how kids, like, when they're having fun and stuff like that, they never want to leave when you show up to get them.
No, and they suddenly can't hear you at all, ever.
So he, like, just takes off with his friends laughing. I'm like, dude. So I'm basically, like, chasing him around this arcade.
Which is more fun for him.
Yeah. Now it's a game of tag.
So, like, I finally get out, and I put him in the car.
Yeah.
And we're driving over to the salon, and he's crying the whole time. I'm like, buddy, I'm sorry. Like, we had to leave.
5-year-olds respond so well to, like, perfect logic and reasoning.
Right.
Why are you crying, kid?
Yeah.
Baby?
Well, I mean, that's why I flipped the script. I was like, you know what? I know how I'm going to cheer him up. I stopped really quick for McDonald's, and I got him some chicken nuggets, and that made him stop crying.
There you go.
Okay.
Distract him with yummy treats.
Works on Alexis, too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love a Happy Meal.
All right.
But, like, so here's where it gets crazy. So I ask him, I'm like, hey, buddy, like, you feeling better? And he says, my mom drives a red car. And I'm like, what are you talking about? No, she doesn't. Your mom drives a white Odyssey. And so I look back in the rear view mirror, and I realize that it's the same hair, but this kid is not my nephew.
What?
Oh,
What?
God.
I'm like, holy crap, I just kidnapped a child. It's been like 20 minutes since I left the arcade because we stopped for fast food.
How did you not realize he wasn't your nephew?
Because I was in a rush and they had the same hair and like they wore the same type of outfits that I usually see my nephew in.
Do you think his mom would notice?
Probably.
Trying to play it off.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Oh, my. You must have been freaking out.
Oh, dude, I was freaking out. These people are like probably like in there like looking for him or something. Like I turn around and I speed back and like I bring this random kid back inside trying not to be seen by anybody. I'm not trying to make it obvious. Like
You have like a coat over his face.
Right.
You're like, nobody look at him.
The 5-year-old's going to be like, oh, Mommy, some guy took me on a ride to McDonald's. And the mom's like, yeah, right, whatever.
Right.
Oh, my God.
Then I actually like see my actual nephew and I'm like, buddy, hurry, we gotta go.
Wait, you didn't go find this poor kid's mother that you took?
No, I didn't want to.
What?
You want the confrontation?
What if she'd already left? What if she had gone to the police? I mean, like, what if she wasn't there?
Then
You didn't think it through.
Yeah.
staff at the place will see a child and know that.
They'll react accordingly.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's a child play place. Like, they should have protocols for this.
Dude.
Put him in the lost and found with the other kids.
Yeah.
Okay, but you found your nephew and you actually got him?
Like, I got him back and dropped him off to my sister at the hair salon, and she's like, hey, like, how'd it go? Were there any problems? I'm like, nope, and I leave.
Oh, no. Do you know if there's like a search warrant out for you or the police are going to come find you?
Nobody's said anything.
Okay.
Nobody's
All right.
brought it up. I never plan on killing anybody other than you guys, apparently, that I grabbed the wrong kid.
Oh, my God.
I'm even scared to put it on, like, one of those weird Reddit threads because I'm like, what if somebody traces my IP address and finds out where I live?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
You're going to go to, like, one of his school plays and that random kid is going to recognize you. He's going to be like, hey, it's the McDonald's guy.
That's the guy that brought me McDonald's.
Oh, dude.
Hey, everyone, this guy will take anyone for free McDonald's.
Yeah.
He's so cool.
Oh, wow. You're lucky you got away with that, man. That was a close call.
I'm
Wow.
so lucky I got away with that.
Dude.
Yeah. Not a lot of crimes you can be in the middle of committing and then reverse the crime.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind.
I do feel like that's how kidnappers would be, though. Like, they get the kid in the car, and 10 minutes later, like,
I chose
won't stop crying.
I
Not
chose a
worth
dud.
It. Yeah.
The text in, 78592. If you have a confession you've been holding on to, we can hide your identity, mask your voice, and make you our next mass speaker. Your phone tap's coming up.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning, and in today's phone tap, we call a guy who's agreed to babysit for his wife's friend.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Now, he's never met this lady or her 5-year-old son.
Oh, man.
But he does know she's supposed to be calling him to go over a few details. Now, here's the important part. The 5-year-old, we kind of made him up. Using clips we got off the internet. So he doesn't really exist, but our goal is to get this guy to believe that he's a real kid with real issues. You'll see how he handles it in your phone tap right now.
It's another phone tap.
Weekday mornings on the 20s.
Hello.
George?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Ann. Hi. I'm friends with your wife, Trish. We're hanging out this Friday.
Oh, yeah. How you doing? Hi.
So good and so excited for ladies' night. Hey.
Yeah, seems like it'd be a fun time for you guys.
And I only have you to thank for making it happen. Trish told me how awesome you are for agreeing to babysit my little guy, Teddy.
Yeah, it's no problem at all. I mean, I got nothing going on, no plans, and I'm happy to do it.
George, I am so sorry to interrupt you, but that's probably UPS.
Okay.
I need to go sign for a delivery. Will you just hold on for 1 second?
Sure, I'll do that.
I'm coming.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
Hi. Is this Teddy? Looks like me and you are going to be hanging out on Friday.
You know what?
What, buddy?
I like ice cream.
I like ice cream, too. It's one of my favorites. Maybe we'll have some when you come over.
Teddy, what are you doing on my phone?
Say, we're just having a conversation.
When Mommy leaves, you do not talk on the phone without my permission. George is a good person, but we don't know him. He could be a predator.
Well, I don't think I'm a predator or anything like that. Seems like you would not be comfortable leaving him with me. But trust me, it's not that way.
That was just a precaution. You got to be a good mom these days.
Right, that's true.
Now, we don't tell anyone this, but Teddy and I are both looking for an upgrade.
An upgrade?
Hi.
What kind of upgrade?
You know, like if something better comes around, we're flexible.
Oh.
Goodness. George, I am so sorry. That's the UPS guy again.
Okay.
AKA possible upgrade. I gotta go sign for this. I'll be right back. I'm coming.
What the hell is going on?
Hi.
Hey, Teddy.
You know what?
Tell me what?
I like ice cream.
That's great. You already told me that, Teddy. And on Friday, hopefully we can get some ice cream. But I don't think your mom wants you talking on the phone right now. So
I like trucks.
You like trucks, huh? Well,
do you
nice.
like to play with trucks?
Guess so.
Yay! We can be a truck family. I can be the baby trucker. Daddy can be the father trucker. And you can be the mother trucker.
That's really funny there, Teddy.
You're a mother trucker. You're a mother trucker.
It sounds like it's going to be a great Friday, Teddy. Why don't you put the phone down and wait on your mom to get back?
Hi.
Please put the phone down, Teddy. I like
Teddy,
trucks. I get it.
What did I say about using Mommy's phone?
He's a precocious one, I tell you.
You're a mother trucker. You're a mother trucker.
Where did you learn that?
Wait.
Is this how you are around children?
Look, he was just on the phone talking about mother trucker and father trucker and the whole truck family.
Mother trucker.
I have never heard him say that until he talked to you. Trish should have told me this. I am mortified.
You are more than mortified.
Oh, for the love of God. That's my 18-year-old pool boy. Listen, I need to go put some rouge on. I will be right back, and we will finish this conversation.
No, I don't
I'll
think
be right there, Chad.
Holy crap, what the...
Hi.
Teddy, you got me in a lot of trouble with your mom because of what you're saying, so if you could
You're
just...
a mother trucker.
Don't
You're
say
a
that.
mother trucker.
Teddy, can you please stop?
Could I come over and play?
What? What is happening?
Teddy, I'm sorry, George. I was putting on my lingerie.
Lingerie?
Did Teddy's voice change?
I was hoping that wasn't Teddy. Was that Teddy?
Well, not exactly. It was actually a sound effect we play when we're doing prank calls on people from the radio.
Hi.
Oh, that's cool. That's cold, man.
Teddy's not real, and this isn't either. This is actually Brooke from the radio show Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. We're doing a phone tap on you.
Oh, man. That ain't right. I thought I was going to babysit the devil.
Trish wrote us, and she said that you agreed to watch one of her friend's kids and wanted us to mess with you.
Holy crap. Changing the voice was cold, man. I thought all of a sudden I was going to go through a portal.
Could I come over and play?
Wake up every morning with phone taps. Weekday mornings on the 20s. Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
It's the date that we never thought would actually happen.
Oh.
But against all odds, it did.
Yay, love!
One of our most popular second date calls from the past calendar year gets a surprising update.
Oh.
And it's just proof that only because we think a relationship is doomed and there's tons and tons of red flags and all the signs are pointing directly to the toilet, that doesn't count for anything.
That's good.
That's right. Sometimes true love prevails, even when we condemn it in the most unexpected ways. You're going to hear it when we get a second date update right after this.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
I found out I was related to the guy that I was dating.
I don't feel emotions correctly.
I am talking to a felon right now, and I cannot decide if I like him or not.
Those were some callers from my call-in podcast, Therapy Gecko. It's a show where I take real phone calls from anonymous strangers all over the world as a fake gecko therapist and try to dig into their brains and learn a little bit about their lives. I know that's a weird concept, but I promise it's pretty interesting if you give it a shot. Matter of fact, here's a few more examples of the kinds of calls we get on this show.
I live with my boyfriend, and I found his piss jar in our apartment.
I collect my roommate's toenails and fingernails. I have very overbearing parents. Even at the age of 29, they won't let me move out of their house.
So if you want an excuse to get out of your own head and see what's going on in someone else's head, search for Therapy Gecko on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. It's the one with the green guy on it.
And now a next level moment from AT&T Business. Say you're a mattress magnate about to open a new store. You need fast internet that's easy, like bada bing, bada boom. So you get AT&T Internet Air for Business, and business is a booming. You're selling, video chatting with customers, grabbing those online orders. You're slinging sleep, all on their reliable network. Set it and get on with your business today. AT&T Internet Air for Business, available in your area. Visit att.com/biz Internet Air.
Second date update.
We got an email from a woman who says people in her area aren't really using Bumble or Tinder anymore.
Oh, what are they using?
Not even my favorite app, Klinger, where personal space is just a myth.
At least everybody on the app agrees.
Yeah.
You match and you hear a knock at your door immediately?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Find your fellow codependent on Klinger. But she says she's found a more unique way to meet guys. And we've heard of these types of movements before where people are like trying to move away from the apps in favor of other methods.
Yeah.
So let's talk to her and find out what she did. Her name is Mandy. Mandy, welcome to the show.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
You sound cute and fun and like you did something fun to meet some guys.
She said, hey. How did you get that from hey?
You didn't?
You sound perfect for Klinger, Brooks. So, Mandy, tell us about this guy that you met and how you met him. What's your strategy now?
There was this TikTok movement going around, and I want to say it started in Spain. And it's where singles meet up at a grocery store. So, like, you'll have a store and you'll have a time, and they usually see a huge turnout, like 60 to 70 people take part in it.
At a grocery store.
Wait, who organizes it? Like, how do you find when the meetup is? I feel like
I'll see you guys at Check Stand 5.
like I'd be the person not invited to the grocery store for some reason.
People will just kind of post the store name and time, and they'll get reposted, and then people just show
I've
up.
seen like not exactly this, but like I've seen people go on and they'll be like, I think this bar would be fun for singles. Go this Friday night, and it's like a popular bar and it goes viral.
But
and
we're
you just,
doing
like,
grocery stores instead.
But you could just say, yeah, exactly.
But that doesn't make sense. Like, if you're going to do it, you share it.
Well,
right? You're like, I'm going
if you
to
watch
this.
any video where it says hot singles might be here, I feel like you're into it.
Yeah, I see a lot of those websites, and they're never true.
So a bunch of people go to the grocery store hoping to meet someone, right?
Do they go to the meat section? Because that would be really funny.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
I'm by the waters because
Yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Mandy, tell us how it works. What happens once you're in the store?
Then here's where it gets a little like saucy. So you go and you get a pineapple.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
What kind of meetups are they?
Hey, it's okay.
No, it's not like that.
Oh.
Then why is it that fruit?
Then why then choose
You
like
know,
a pear.
I wondered the same thing. Like, you couldn't have chosen a different fruit, but whatever.
Okay.
You put it upside down, which I know runs like rampant with that other.
Are you sure you're going to the right meat?
You just the confused one here.
Brooke, shut up. I'm loving this idea more and more. Keep going, Mandy.
So then you put it upside down in your cart, and then you go over to where the wine is, and you grab a bottle of wine.
Okay, is there a little bowl where you put your keys in it?
Okay. You got an upside down pineapple and some wine.
Yes, and you check out who's around to see if they have the same items in theirs. And if you see somebody who kind of tickles your fancy, so to speak, give them a light bump with your cart.
And then the pineapple tips over.
So now we're bumping carts, huh?
I will say this can be subtle because even if you don't see someone at first, you could just wander around. Looks like you're looking
How
for
long do you have to
groceries.
wander in there?
It
I
could
have a
be
question
hours.
though. If you bump someone, do they bump you back? Like, how do
They
you
run
know?
away with the cart?
Very
Well,
interesting.
you would, if they're not interested, they could, just, oh, sorry, excuse me, and walk away.
Oh.
Okay,
wow.
so bumping carts is the equivalent of swiping, basically.
Yeah, dude.
And-
Exactly.
okay, so who did you bump upside down pineapple wine carts with? Right?
Would be a coincidence.
You got
There's
it,
no
Jeff.
way.
We're all following. Who was it?
That is how I met Mark.
Mark.
Okay.
Okay. And then how do you turn that into a date?
Well, once we bumped, then we exchanged information. We actually got together and we went to a wine bar.
Oh.
And it was really nice. Like, we just got to sit down and really talk, and he's really funny. And he's an animal lover, and which is great.
Flag, that's good.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I mean, he seemed very genuine.
So did you get the vibe that you guys were going to do this again? You're going to see each other again?
Yeah, and that's the weirdest thing. Like, he walked me home, we kissed, and then
cute.
Gone.
Done.
And then done, you said?
No, and then he was gone.
He ran away after the kiss?
He's like, oh my God, I have wine breath. And then he runs away. He's embarrassed.
Maybe he had to go get another pineapple. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, interesting. So have you called him or texted him, or are you waiting for him?
No, I did. I called him and I texted, and I've gotten nothing.
And now you're also waiting.
How long has it been since you and Mark went on that date?
It's been about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Oh, that's a while.
Yeah, long enough that he should have reached out.
Yeah, or something. Okay, well, let's call him and find out what he has to say. We're going to come back and do your second date update.
You got a pineapple or something? Or do we have to do
I put in my Instacart order already, so we'll be back. We'll do it right after this. Hold on.
Second date update.
You're in the middle of a second date update, and we're going to find out how the couple is doing right after you hear part 2.
I am never going to shop for groceries the same ever again after this call with Mandy.
You and Me both. I am going to be just eyeballing, eagle eye. Who's in here to meet other people?
I didn't think of that.
Yes.
Because Mandy told us about a strange new dating ritual that apparently started with singles in Spain, and now it's come over to the U.S., where people will show up at a grocery store, like a lot of people. They take all the pineapples, put them in carts upside down, and meet in the wine section, then start bumping each other to show interest. And this is, wink, definitely 100% not a swingers thing. Even though it sounds like it to literally every person on the planet, except for our listener, Mandy, because she ended up meeting a guy named Mark there. They went out, had a really good time, and this was her first grocery store bump sesh. But we never asked, what about Mark? Mandy, did you discuss that? Has he bumped before?
He said he had.
Okay.
He and a girl had gone out a few times after they had a bump session at the grocery
Dude,
store.
it's crazy how successful this is for people.
What's it like when it's busy and it just sounds like 100 shopping carts crashing in the corner of one store?
Even more fascinating is how confused the produce man must be.
Yeah.
Like, they wanted my pineapples and now they don't want them. They're back. And they're
missing carrots. What's going on?
There's clearly a lot of questions that we have.
And she's a rookie. She can't answer them.
Yeah, the only person that can is the tropical fruit stud that we're about to call here. Hopefully we'll squeeze some answers out of him.
Okay. Can we call him Mr. Chiquita?
No, Pineapple, what's his name?
Oh,
Mark.
Del Monte?
Pineapple Mark.
Okay,
Oh,
Pineapple Mark. We'll just call him Mark until we get more from him.
I
But
kind of like Del Marque.
let's just dial him, see if he picks up first. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Mark?
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, not sure if you're ready for this, but you are on a radio show right now. We're called Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning.
Yeah, what's up, Mark?
And boy, have we been dying to talk to you.
Oh, my God. Seriously, so many questions.
Who is this again? I'm sorry.
Sorry, it's Brooke and Jeffrey in the Morning. I didn't mean to, scare you.
We're a whole show, bro. It's 4 of us.
Yeah, we have a radio show and we do a podcast as well.
I'm Jeff, and you heard everybody else. So I'd like to ask.
We know who he thinks matters.
So we want to ask you a little bit, if it's okay, about your dating life. Because we heard that you met a woman the other day at the grocery store named Mandy.
Oh, my God. She told you about that.
Yeah.
You don't got to be embarrassed, bro. We think it's really interesting.
Yeah, she told us all about the TikTok trend of going to the grocery store at the same time.
Wow. Yeah, I have a couple of friends that they're doing this trend, and they told me you should see what it's about.
Yeah.
I did that a couple of times. I met Mandy, and I don't know. I thought she was cool.
Okay.
All right. That's good. That's a good start.
Cool enough to take out on a actual date to a wine bar, we heard.
Yeah.
We went out. It's just towards the end of the date, a weird thing happened. I don't know if she told you guys about it.
Weirder than the grocery store thing?
Well, we heard you kiss.
Yeah, the kiss.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, you're supposed to bump noses?
No.
Is there a new thing?
Was it not a good kiss?
I walked her home, and we kissed, and it was really great.
Oh.
But I take her to her door, and she reaches into her purse
Yeah.
and pulls out an envelope.
Okay.
Okay.
What is this, Hogwarts letter? What?
I get to my car, and I open this letter, and it says, "Thank you for this lovely date."
Aw.
And then under it, it says, "Here is my pre- and post-date expenses."
Huh?
Wait, it's an invoice?
Yeah.
To what?
Oh!
Wait.
There was the makeup, there was the pedicure, things like that.
She needed her toes painted to go to a wine bar?
I didn't know that this was part of it.
That's insane.
Her Venmo was on there. There was a Venmo barcode.
She put her Venmo handle?
And you're doing it to maybe a guy you don't like more than someone where it actually went well.
Oh, that's
why
a good
would you?
Even
you're wasting my time.
Why would you do it? Especially because didn't you pay for the wine bar?
Yeah, well, I paid for everything. I thought, okay, I'll treat her to a date. That's normal. I just didn't know there were...
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
don't lie to us. You did not pay for everything.
Okay.
Right? For makeup, for petty.
Or maybe he didn't
That
have enough
is
money to pay
ridiculous.
for the Venmo thing.
That's
So
a lot on top
And come
of
on,
everything
what is she
else.
having to buy new makeup for the date?
True.
Please.
My palette
please.
ran out.
Everything does run out at the same time. Don't get me started. It's annoying.
we're throwing out a lot of theoreticals. We don't know the true story. The only one that does is Mandy, who is on the other line listening to this call right now, Mark, and wanting to talk to you.
Hi, Mark.
Oh, girl.
Andy, hi.
Oh.
I didn't realize that was what bothered you.
Okay, so you admit that you invoiced him for everything before and during the date?
Well, I went out. I got my makeup done. I got my hair done. I got a new outfit. I got shoes.
You shouldn't put that much in for a man, just saying.
Yeah, seriously,
in the first
we're not
place.
worth it.
But
I didn't ask you to do any of that.
you were insistent that you wanted to go out and that you
I
wanted
wanted to go
to pay.
And I wanted to pay, but to give me the receipts, it was impersonal. I didn't feel right about it. I walked away feeling good, thinking, oh, cool, I got a cute envelope with a note. Instead, I had a receipt. What are you doing?
I mean, a letter does kind of make it more personal in a way.
No, it doesn't.
At least she took the time to write it.
Mandy.
You know, I've done it before, and I've never had any real complaints.
Really?
Maybe in the pineapple community, the standards for payment are a little bit different.
I hate to admit, though, if I went on a date with a girl and it went well and I wanted to see her again and she billed me $50, I'd be like, okay.
Oh, no.
She knows I'm financially stable. I can afford it. I can take care of her.
I don't think she's thinking about that when she asks.
And I just these are expenses about just being an adult that you just have to incur. Like, this is just life expenses that you got to take on yourself.
Amanda,
But don't you feel that we're getting a little screwed over by the amount of money we have to pay?
It's like kind of a shared thing. You both put in
Yes.
your effort and your money. Mandy, is there a way that maybe going forward you could see not doing the invoice or at least giving him a discount on
Well,
the things that he has to
Mark,
pay for?
If it's going to make you feel more comfortable, if we go out again, we can go Dutch.
I don't even understand what that means.
It means she pays for half and he pays for half.
Of what,
He pays for one foot, she pays for the other foot.
I thought it meant you paid for your own crap.
Like when the bill comes,
No.
you split it.
Oh, okay.
That's not how modern pineapple dating works,
I'm
Brooke.
sorry.
Get up with the times. Mark, it sounds like she's trying to be reasonable with you, offering a pretty significant discount on the rates that you have to pay. So I would give her another chance.
This is like when you tell a company you're going to cancel and they give you that last offer.
Exactly.
Like, okay, we'll do one more trial.
Is it too late to go Dutch on the first bill, or are we just talking about the second bill, Jeff?
We're not in charge of the entire financial landscape. All we're in charge of is paying for the date that you go on. Because we will offer to fund it for you, Mark, if you'll see Mandy one more time.
If you're willing to talk about splitting things down the line and down the middle between you and I in the future, then I don't see a reason not to.
No reason.
think that's a yes.
With spreadsheets included?
Yes, spreadsheets, Excel. You need to keep receipts, Mark. Okay,
Oh.
if you get a haircut, you got to remember.
See how many pumps of foundation she's using.
Oh, that's a good
Got to count
point.
numbers.
This is some sexy talk that we're
Yeah.
having on the show right now. But Mark, is that a yes from you?
That's a yes from me. Yes,
Okay.
Mandy.
That is shocking.
Did not see that coming, but congratulations, Mandy. You got yourself another date.
Well, thank you guys very much. And Mark, once you Venmo me the half for the first date, we can schedule a second date.
Oh.
Hey.
Wow.
Mandy, I thought you were nuts, but now I'm thinking I want you to do my financials.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Honestly, I'm not sure anybody here expected to get an update from these two. but
not at all.
Here we are. Mark and Mandy are back on to give us an update on their situation. And the last time that we spoke to you guys, there was a question of, will Mark be responsible for paying half of the pre-date stuff? What happened there?
So he did actually Venmo me for his half.
Hey, what a gentleman.
Sweet guy.
And we've kept dating over the next few months, and he has paid like a gentleman should for my pre-date expenses.
Wait, for over 2 months he's been doing this?
Yeah, for the last few months he's been doing it.
Oh.
Wow.
Mark, are you there? I kind of hear you in the background.
Yes, I'm here, guys. Hi.
Okay.
Hey, that's good to hear from you, Mark.
Has it been worth the cost?
Oh, yeah. No, she's totally worth it. Yes.
Oh, that's sweet. Okay.
Okay.
But he has told me he has some concerns. Certain dates are more expensive than others. And since it wasn't consistent, I did offer to send him an itemized bill. But he wasn't happy with that either. So
okay. Well, so there's still a little bit of tension, it sounds like, with the financials in your relationship. Were you guys able to work through that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so she and I talked it out. She offered me a monthly subscription package.
What? To your own girlfriend?
So I pay a flat rate of $89.99 a month to cover all of her pre-date stuff.
Oh, that sounds like an introductory rate. Be careful. In 6 months.
Yeah. As long as the Venmo payment gets there by the third of the month, I do give him a 2-day grace period before he incurs interest.
Well, you know what? Look, if you guys are happy, then that's great. I know every relationship works differently. Who are we to judge how other people are able to find happiness in their life? Yeah. So that's awesome.
Thank you. I'm very, very happy with Mark.
Make sure you lock him into an annual no cancellation policy, too.
Oh,
You got smart, Alexis.
Get them on a 5-year deal so they can't go anywhere. Okay.
You said romance was dead. This is just beautiful.
Glad you guys are doing well. Make sure, if you want, follow us on YouTube at Brooke and Jeffrey. You can find all of our second date updates right there.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
This episode is brought to you by Huggies Snug and Dry. Hey, it's Brooke. And yeah, I'm a mama too. And I hate to be that mom that gives unsolicited new parent advice, but this one's really important because I'm talking about the new Huggies Snug and Dry that are luxuriously soft and ultra dry. I'm just trying to look out for your baby right now because these things are so unbelievably soft. I'm talking like irresistibly soft. And we as parents, we want to do everything to make our kids' life better. And I know your baby deserves a diaper that is just so gentle on that little tush. So you need to experience the unexpected softness and up to 100% leak protection. Now that's the type of protection that we all want. And it's exactly why more parents choose the new Huggies Snug and Dry softness versus a leading premium diaper. Give it a try for you, for your baby. You both deserve it. And who knows, maybe nap time will last just a little longer. Or maybe those middle of the night wake-ups won't happen as often. There's nothing that your baby wants more than a nice dry diaper. Ooh, that's really soft. Huggies, we got you, baby.
I found out I was related to the guy that I was dating.
I don't feel emotions correctly.
I am talking to a felon right now, and I cannot decide if I like him or not.
Those were some callers from my call-in podcast, Therapy Gecko. It's a show where I take real phone calls from anonymous strangers all over the world as a fake gecko therapist and try to dig into their brains and learn a little bit about their lives. I know that's a weird concept, but I promise it's pretty interesting if you give it a shot. Matter of fact, here's a few more examples of the kinds of calls we get on this show.
I live with my boyfriend, and I found his piss jar in our apartment.
I collect my roommate's toenails and fingernails. I have very overbearing parents. Even at the age of 29, they won't let me move out of their house.
So if you want an excuse to get out of your own head and see what's going on in someone else's head, search for Therapy Gecko on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. It's the one with the green guy on it.
Looking for a dealership that truly cares about you? Discover the difference at Toyota of Bellingham. Here, we prioritize on providing a world-class experience, not just making a sale. Toyota of Bellingham's mission? To build lasting relationships and be your go-to for all things automotive, sales, service, and parts. With a stellar 4.6 Google rating and being voted the best dealership in 3 counties for 4 consecutive years, we're dedicated to excellence. Toyota of Bellingham, where customer satisfaction drives us. Visit our showroom today or check us out online at toyotaofbellingham.com.
Most days, life as a parent goes like this. And then this. That's why we started Little Spoon. Certified organic, freshly made baby food, ready to eat toddler and big kid meals, and junk-free snacks for every age. All delivered right to your door. The peace of mind every parent deserves. Go to littlespoon.com to get started.
How do you make your airplane experience in Coach feel like you're flying first class?
Ooh.
One woman's controversial travel hack is going viral.
Hey.
And you might not like it, though.
Oh, wait, I take my hay back.
We're going to play you the audio. Plus, many of us in this room love animal videos.
Yeah.
They pop up on your For You page all the time. But there's one that the entire world is following. And it's all centered around one cat in Texas who's celebrating a big birthday.
Oh, my God. I can't wait, Jeff.
We've got the audio of all that and more coming up in a brand new...
Woo! TikTok Click Shot!
We'll do it right now. Scientists just confirmed the most soothing sounds to the human ear.
What is
are
it?
rain falling, bacon sizzling, and a Gen Zer screaming.
Woo! TikTok Click Shot!
So relaxing.
It's really very zen.
It's TikTok Click Shock, where we soothe your gentle human ears by discussing the biggest TikToks from the past week. Let's get right to your first TikTok Click Shock, which is from a woman named Chloe Gray. And she does not have that many followers, just barely little over 1,000.
Okay.
But one of her videos got 500,000 views.
Whoa, that's always crazy when people like don't put that much effort in and then suddenly...
That is always weird. You're like, this has how many millions of views? And you go to their profile and like, you have 700 followers?
Yeah.
What the heck?
So obviously out of the norm for her, and it's all based on a travel hack that she came up with that's honestly pissing some people off.
Uh-oh.
Here it is.
I just got pulled aside by TSA for having something crazy in my bag, but I told her this is how you give yourself a first class experience without paying for first class. So let me show you. Okay, cold rotisserie chicken. I gotta get my protein in the flight. I hate buying airport food, so I usually just try to pack like a salad or something. And I didn't have time, so I was like, let me just get like a whole chicken from Whole Foods. And this is gonna hold me over for like the entire day, pretty much.
What?
A whole rotisserie chicken?
That girl eats a whole rotisserie chicken on a plane?
How
Okay.
good would that plane smell?
Just imagine your seatmate pulls out an entire rotisserie chicken from her carry-on bag and then starts breaking it up right there at the seat.
Bags always have so much liquid too, and they always spill. I'm like, how?
Yeah, more to drink. Good idea.
Ew, that's a salad dressing.
The top comment with 20,000 likes says, if the person next to me did this, it would be my last straw.
Oh, or you'd hope for the wishbone.
Yeah, maybe. Someone did comment, just because you can doesn't mean you should.
That's true.
There it is.
All right, so your next
Woo! TikTok Click Shock!
is actually a good news story.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. Are we sure we want to do this?
Yeah,
Did it accidentally get into the mix, Jeff?
Yeah, I don't know how it got in there.
You better believe I don't fully believe you.
Yeah.
It'll turn somehow.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out, because a woman in Houston named Miranda Gonzalez, whose video just got over 24 million views online, is going viral, all because she wanted to celebrate her cat's birthday.
Cute.
The cat's name is Holly Marie, and Holly is turning 15 years old.
Oh, she's an old girl.
A little elderly kitty.
So Miranda came up with a clever idea. Playing on her own family culture, she said, you know what? I'm going to throw a quinceañera for my cat.
Oh my gosh, a quinceañera.
Oh my God, it is the cutest. She's in a little dress. She's got a crown on. The whole family's dressed up with her.
They went all out for the party. They hired a full mariachi band for the night. There were close to 80 guests in attendance.
That is awesome.
I hope all her aunts and uncle kitties were in. They're her tios and tias.
I'm sure some of them were.
Yeah.
And they all got to watch the traditional father-cat dance.
Oh.
And in the video, all she asked is from any stranger who watched it to please donate to a local pet shelter called Almost Home Cat Haven.
That's cool.
I like
That's
that.
really cool.
Because at the time that she posted that video, that business was looking at closing down.
Oh,
man.
But once it went viral, tens of thousands of dollars started pouring in for donations. And now they're suddenly in great shape financially.
wow. Kitty Queens.
So she basically saved the entire company. Here's the reaction from the managing director of Almost Home Cat Haven.
Every time I think that, okay, I don't know if I can keep doing this, some blessing will drop in. This time it was Miranda and her family.
Oh,
Dude,
I love that.
I got teary on that one. That was so sweet, Jeff.
That was a TikTok Click Shock. And your final
Woo! TikTok Click Shock!
is from a mother of two named Chelsea Lensing, who posted a controversial parenting hack.
Oh.
Brooke, you're going to like this.
I doubt
Okay,
it.
so if we say uh-oh, then Brooke may like it.
It's for an issue that a lot of families have to deal with when their children are whining in the back seat of the car about being hungry or being bored or being thirsty.
Yeah. I tell them to chew on their tongue.
Oh, wow, Brooke.
And if they don't do that, she kicks them out of the car and tells them to walk home.
Yeah.
But
Tough love.
Chelsea has a little bit of a different tactic. Not everybody supports it. Whenever her 3-year-old daughter complains from the car seat saying, "Mommy, I'm hungry," here's her strategy.
So my response to her when she said she was hungry is I said, "Oh, did you bring a snack?" So this is my parenting technique. Now I know this sounds a little harsh, okay, and I promise I'm not letting my kids go hungry. I am not letting them go thirsty. They're very hydrated, well-fed kids. All right, this is used in very specific scenarios. But what this does is it puts a little bit of the responsibility and the ownership on them. And I started doing this with our oldest, basically as soon as she could really understand what I was saying. So now when I respond and I say, "Oh, did you bring your water? Oh, did you bring a snack? Oh, did you bring a book or something to entertain yourself?" Her response is, "Oh, shoot, no, I didn't."
Oh, so make them feel bad.
Okay, yeah. The kid that can't reach the water bottle on the counter.
Yes. Chelsea says this does a couple of things. Number one, it helps your child understand that they need to take some responsibility in bringing stuff that they might need.
Yes.
So, like,
and
if
at
you go to the doctor and it's like, "Did you bring your copay?"
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, we're not getting checked out today.
Number two, it also teaches them that there's natural consequences. If you don't do something, there's a consequence to it.
I don't know. I feel like you want them to know that they're supported and that they're secure and that people are there for them.
Well, she found that if the kid forgets to bring their water bottle in this scenario, and then you as the parent remembers, the child instead becomes extra grateful to you and extra thankful, saying, "Oh my God, Mom, you thought of me? You're wonderful. Thank you." Instead of whining and complaining the whole trip.
This is why I feel like no one should give parenting advice until the kids are 30 and we figure out how that turned out later. You know?
Yeah.
True.
Only from successful children do we want to
because
know
this
what
could
their
either be a
parents
lot of
did.
therapy bills or it could be a really self-sufficient, independent person. We don't know.
We'll follow the kid till they're an adult on TikTok talking about their trauma, and we'll know.
So with that said, definitely don't listen to us and what any of our parents would tell you about how to raise children, because
that's obvious.
This is horrible. Those were your
TikTok click shop
stories for the day.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
One of the unspoken parts of being married is you and your spouse have to start watching all of the same TV shows, all of the same movies, and play all of the same trivia games on the radio.
Oh, that's cute.
And that's what brings our new player, Deontay, to us this morning. Apparently, his wife came on before and lost to Brooke, so now it's his turn to do the same. Deontay, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Now, Deontay, what is your confidence level on a scale of 1 to 10 that you'll be able to take Brooke down right here?
Usually it's pretty high, but because I'm on the radio, I'm nervous.
Yeah,
Okay,
we
bro,
can hear that.
I already got your back here. If you lose, you tell your wife, "Honey, I didn't want to show you up because you're so beautiful."
There we go.
And smart, and I love you.
Gaslighter.
Yeah, but if you win, you're like, "This is for the family."
All right, Deontay, I feel like you're ready. Brooke's leaving the studio.
You got this.
And here's how the game works. 30 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. If you don't know, and you could say pass, but you have to beat Brooke outright if you want to win. Are you ready?
As ready as I can get.
All right, my man. Good luck. Your time starts now. Today is International Casinos Day. What number is famously missing from a roulette wheel?
7.
What classic cartoon took place in Orbit City?
Ooh, pass.
In which decade was the first email ever sent?
2000.
What Marvel superhero does Ryan Reynolds play?
Deadpool.
What country is credited with starting the tradition of setting off fireworks for New Year's Eve?
Ooh, Paris?
Okay.
What was that?
You said what country?
Yeah.
Country of Paris.
Oh, Paris is not a country, is it?
Well, maybe to some people it is, but we can go France as an answer. Brooke is coming back into the studio here.
Like it's kind of country.
Yeah.
You know, like a little,
I see what you're saying. A little rough around the edges.
Yeah, there it is.
So, Deontay, interesting part on my screener here, it says that you are a football coach for first and second graders?
Yes.
Okay, is there any chance that Jose and I can attend a game and do wagers on the children?
I thought for sure they were going to want to play the kids to finally win.
No. I want to start a betting ring among the parents. Is that okay with you, Coach?
Interesting enough, we are looking for one more coach, Jose.
Oh, you're looking for another coach?
No, I don't want to coach. I want to bet on the children.
We want to be the bookies.
Coaching doesn't pay anything.
Yeah.
Jeffrey wants to make money in this situation.
That's right.
I want to scout the kids and be like, ooh, I got $100 on the 8-year-old over there. He looks bigger than everyone.
$20 says number 7 misses the next 5 tackles. Who's in?
Then it would be hard to bet because all our kids are good.
Oh, they're all good. Okay.
Dude, you're a good husband
Hot
and a
tip.
good
All
coach.
right.
He knows how to say the right thing.
Oh, man. Good
I
man.
like it, Deontay.
Now, Brooke, it's your turn. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Today is International Casinos Day.
Ooh.
What number is famously missing from a roulette wheel?
13.
What classic cartoon took place in Orbit City?
Pass.
In which decade was the first email ever sent?
90s?
What Marvel superhero does Ryan Reynolds play?
Oh, Deadpool.
What country is credited with starting the tradition of setting off fireworks for New Year's Eve?
China?
What car brand calls itself the ultimate driving machine?
Ooh, Oldsmobile.
Woof. Oh, God.
Those things are the ultimate driving machine. You seen one of those? It's like a boat.
It's amazing they drive at all.
Do they make new ones?
I don't know. I don't know if they make newsmobiles.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's it. Let's go to the scoreboard to check out how you both did with Jose.
I have a bad case of diarrhea. I have a bad case of diarrhea.
Bolaños.
And they should sing a constipation one, too.
Yeah.
Deontay, you did well. Shout out to your wife. I don't know what she scored, but you got 1 correct.
Oh.
So she may have bragging rights
Okay.
now. Brooke,
Yeah.
you got 3 today. Easy peasy.
You did it for your wife, Deontay. Remember that.
And dedication.
Well, let the gaslighting begin.
All right, you do that. I'm going to go over the answers for everybody here. It's International Casinos Day. Famously, roulette wheels are missing the number 13.
I think I didn't realize that.
Because
I love roulette.
It's bad luck, that number, in many different cultures, so they usually replace it with a 00 instead.
That's the 2 greens.
The classic cartoon that takes place in Orbit City would be the Jetsons.
Yeah.
Once you hear it.
Futuristic. The decade the first email was ever sent was actually the 1970s.
Oh.
Guy sent an email to himself through a closed network of computers.
Oh, he was lonely.
Ryan Reynolds played the superhero Deadpool in Marvel movies. The country credited with starting the tradition of setting off fireworks for New Year's is China. They did it back in the 2nd century BC.
Wow, that's crazy.
And the car brand that goes by the ultimate driving machine would be BMW.
Close. I got close.
It's also another old company of cars, so you're on the right track there. Deontay, I'm sorry, it was not enough to beat Brooke today. But here's the good news. Just for playing, we're giving you a pair of tickets to see Ludacris at the Tulalip Casino Thursday, July 10th. You can get your tickets on sale now.
Ooh, I'll take that. I like Luda.
Thanks, man. We'll be back. We're going to do Win Brooks Bucks same time tomorrow.
Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.